A lifetime warranty and are proudly made in Eddy County, New Mexico. Ask your local gun dealer about Caverns Armory today or visit them online at caverns-armory.com.
This Lovington Wildcat update being brought to you by Battle Energy Services, 1315 Avenue D in Lovington, with 5 generations of their own Lovington Wildcats.
Proudly serving the Permian Basin for over 10 years, Battle Energy Services says good luck to the Lovington Wildcats. With locations in Lovington, New Mexico and Midland, Texas, Battle Energy is your source for BOP nipple up and testing services. 5 generations of Lovington Wildcats are behind the family and team at Battle Energy Services. Call 575-942-9472. That's 575-942-9472. Go Wildcats!
The Lovington Wildcats entered their 5-game homestand against Artesia Friday night. They hope to get a win this Friday night against Class 6A Santa Fe, their final non-district tune-up. Coach Anthony Gonzalez sees a light at the end of the tunnel.
The biggest thing for them is realizing the light at the end of the tunnel. They know and understand that what our non-district schedule is composed of, and don't get me wrong, our guys want to win, but they realize and understand the light at the end of the tunnel. They understand that after we play this week, it'll be our last non-district game against another 6A opponent.
And that game against Santa Fe.
They run a lot of different formations, but most importantly, they use a tight end, and then they'll use a tight end and use 2 backs in the backfield. They're a heavy run team, and, got pretty good size up front. I would say from the athletic standpoint side of things, they're not as athletic as the teams that we have seen. 3 different quarterbacks offensively. So
be expecting the Lovington defense to pin their ears back and coming after those quarterbacks. Kickoff 7 p.m. in Santa Fe.
This Lovington Wildcat update being brought to you by Battle Energy Services. Call 575-942-9472. Go Wildcats!
Southeast New Mexico weather.
The southeast plains of New Mexico temperatures are a little warmer today with highs close to 90 degrees in Carlsbad, Artesia. Lovington temperatures this afternoon around 88 degrees. And the numbers will continue to warm up, especially in the Roswell area and the upper 80s as well. Now, no precipitation expected over the next few days, and temperatures still in the upper 80s near 90 degrees through midweek. For W105 FM, I'm meteorologist Ron Roberts.
Your country plays on W105.
Be in the Breakfast Club, powered by Carlsbad Chevrolet. Online at carlsbadchevrolet.com. Text line at 877-396-W105. Brought to you by Amigo Machinery, your Kubota dealer. Online at amigo-machinery.com. Question of the day brought to you by Lovington Auto Supply, your Napa dealer. And YouTube, Rumble, and Facebook video feed brought to you by Desert Sand Water Well. Online at desertsandsnm.com.
Do you know what today is?
It's National No Excuses Day.
Today, no more excuses.
No excuses. I repeat, no excuses.
Excuses.
No excuses.
No more excuses.
Excuses are like handkerchiefs. Everybody's got one.
That's not how that goes.
That's not even how the saying goes.
This is a family show?
Absolutely.
Happy National No Excuses Day today.
It's showtime.
Oh, this has got to be Tom's Day today.
What?
No Excuses Day going on all day today. By the way, that is the question of the day. On a no excuse day, what is your best excuse on a no excuse Tuesday morning? So it's up on Facebook. You want to call in. You can text in 877-396-W105. Tom A is in the studio. Will Rooney broadcasting from the undisclosed location somewhere across southeast New Mexico. Well, I saw him on there somewhere. All right, what the hell's going on here, William? Well, he'll join us in a sec.
Oh, come on.
Oh, please, don't give me any damn excuses on a no excuse.
I'm not yet.
By the way, accident to report in Chaves County this morning. This accident about maybe 45 minutes ago. According to the Chaves County News Network, they are reporting emergency crews en route to intersection of Red Bridge and 2nd Street, US 380 East. Upon arrival, Chaves County sheriffs have declared it a double fatal accident.
Oh my!
From other information I've gathered this morning, semi was involved. This is a developing news story. We'll see if we can get more on that. Thank you, Chaves County News Network, for being a source of the morning show, even though it chaps Tom's ass.
Well, I still got to check
So
it out.
there you go. There you go. So please slow down and be safe out there. Traffic update this morning being brought to you by Ragsdale Law Firm. Luke Ragsdale, give him a call today. We'll check the weather coming up in a second.
You got me now?
I got you. What was going on?
It's me.
Yeah, I got you. It's amazing. Yesterday, Tom gave the excuse that his pad gets too hot. I came in here last night. The thing was like cold as an ice cube.
Well, after it was still charging.
Yeah, well, it was at 100%.
It was still plugged in.
And guess what? I left it on. I didn't unplug it and came in here this morning and touched it. Cold as a ice cube.
So
colder than an ex-wife. I'll leave it at that.
The whole hot thing was just a bunch of BS.
No, it was just a bunch of BS. He forgot to charge it. That's all it was.
I did not.
Why was it on zero?
Because it does that.
No.
Yeah, no. It's a no excuse day. It's a no excuse. Anybody have great excuses that Tom uses all the time? I would love to hear. This might take up the whole damn show.
Oh, it might. So I'm on speakerphone, and Mandy's in my office. And I'm helping her do some work. We're putting together Tom's sports reports, and so I'm actually on speakerphone calling in, and Tom doesn't know I'm there, and he walks in. And he starts asking Mandy questions about his phone.
Right.
I'm like,
why
are you asking? I was like, why are you asking Mandy how to charge your phone?
She's pretty smart.
I just don't know what's going on with
she's
this.
Extremely smart, but it's like it's like, come on now, Tom. He picks people who he knows aren't going to get mad at him.
Well, exactly,
Right.
Exactly. He wants people
Right.
that he knows they're not going to give him any grief, and
so
I am way past that crap.
Oh, same. So
I am like way past it.
He starts bugging Mandy, and he's like, "Oh, well, this phone, it just doesn't charge. It decharges when I plug it in." She's like, "Well, did you make sure that it's the actual Apple charger?"
Oh, hell no.
No, I got this one at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, the Dollar Tree chargers work really well.
So she's like, "Well, maybe you ought to get a real charger, Tom."
Well, I mean, you mean I'm going to have to spend money?
Well, I'm sure over time too. Those batteries.
Well, the battery, the
memory.
lifetime, the lifetime of the battery starts to deteriorate after about 3 years.
Tom, after all that,
Yes.
are you ready for the good news?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have a new iPhone 14 going to be here in a couple of days.
Well, here's
you, Will.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
here's the caveat to that.
What?
If you can't do your job with the iPhone 14, then you get fired.
Oh.
That's the caveat,
Hey.
because tired of the excuses, tired of blaming it on the phone, tired of blaming it on the pad. Oh, it's so hot. Oh my God, it's burning up. So with the iPhone 14, if you can't do your job, you will be vacated to the old folks home.
Now, please be careful with your old iPhone 8 for the next couple of days, because number one, we need all your contacts off of there. Number two, I'm trading it in and getting a credit on your old phone.
Dude, do you actually believe he's backed up his phone in the past?
I couldn't back it up.
No.
I couldn't
No.
back it up a month ago. Too much.
No, I don't
Not
think
enough
he's backed
memory.
up anything, but I want him to at least be able to plug it in and transfer.
Have you
everything.
ever deleted anything off your phone?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's part of the problem.
Hey, Wilson, this is the kind of phone that you kiss one phone with another?
Say what?
You know, you kiss
There is
both
a way
phones?
there is a way to transfer. Yes.
Oh, okay.
You do it through the iCloud. But
I don't think yours is old enough to, or yours is new enough to do the cool little Bluetooth transfer feature, but it might be.
Yeah, you can do it through the cloud. All right, 16 minutes after 6. Check of the weather this morning be brought to you by State Representative District 61, Randy Pettigrew. Go to a website called randallpettigrew.com for more information. Need help with maybe need help with regulatory matters or getting your driver's license or unemployment, that type of stuff. Randy can help you with all of that type of stuff. Got a great idea for upcoming legislation. He would love to talk to you. Find him at all his info at randallpettigrew.com. Randallpettigrew.com. High today, getting up to 86, 58 tonight, 86 tomorrow. Looks like we're going to be in the 80s and the 50s throughout the rest of the week. Tom came in and he's like, oh, it's so cold outside. Are you going through menopause?
It was cold, 58 degrees out there.
Oh, that's just, I don't know what to do. Break out the jacket, break out the, might have to layer myself.
Well, I do need to get my W105 jacket back on. It's cold.
Oh, it's freezing. Oh, my Lord. It's cold. It's cold as this iPad or whatever it is, Amazon pad. Ancestor Appreciation Day going on all day today. Morning show hosts Appreciation Day. Yeah, damn it. And Chocolate Milk Day, Beef Hash Day, Crush a Can Day, National Day of Forgiveness, National Gay Men HIV and AIDS Awareness Day, National Voter Registration Day, and World Tourism Day. I would go to it if I could. I don't think I downloaded it. I did put it up on TikTok yesterday. Did you see where Biden blamed Elton John for AIDS?
Really?
Did you guys see that? Well, did you see it?
Sorry. He blamed Elton John.
Yeah. God, I got to be able to get this on my. Yeah, he blamed Elton John. What he said was that they were spending. Here it is. Wait a second. Let me turn it on.
$6 billion in taxpayer money this month.
So he said it's all Elton John's fault. They're spending $6 billion on taxpayer funds for research for AIDS and HIV. He said it's Elton John's fault. And Elton John was there crying like a little baby. Yes, it's my fault. Yes. What an idiot. If I haven't said Biden's an idiot yet, he's an idiot. So they did give him the humanitarian award, but blamed him for AIDS. $6 billion in research. We are spending money like a drunken sailor.
Right.
Unbelievable. Veteran political consultant Dick Morris and Democrats plan to dump President Biden and calling on Hillary Clinton to run for a third time in 2024. But that point of Hillary will be so old, Republicans will switch from lock her up to help her up. She's another old dinosaur. Morris said Democrats would do this out of fear that more left-wing candidates could end up on that ticket. He knows that you can't put someone like AOC on that ticket. That would be the end of the Democratic Party, putting somebody like AOC. And the host of the pro-Trump Republicans mock Liz Cheney after critics say the former president revealed she was considering campaigning for Democrats in 2024. She actually said that she will go out and to rallies and actually endorse Democrats in 2024. They're now saying that she has the ability to morph, change from a rhino to a snake in the grass.
I was like, no, she's not a rhino. That's not what that means.
So they're saying that she will endorse Democrats in the upcoming election. NASA spacecraft slammed that asteroid back where it came from. So I don't know if anybody saw the video. You saw it,
Did
Will?
it actually move?
Yeah. They successfully smashed the smashed
I know it hit.
the asteroid.
I know it hit, but it changed the trajectory at all.
They say it did. And the price tag on this thing was a lot of money. I don't have that in front of me. I do in another story. But it cost a lot of money. Post Malone canceling a concert in Boston before he was supposed to begin. He was hospitalized, took a nasty spill on the stage. Something wasn't right with him. And all eyes on Ian. So if you're in Florida right now, they're saying this thing could make landfall by tomorrow. Thoughts and prayers to our buddy Tom in the Conch Republic this morning. In the meantime, the whole state is bracing for this storm.
Well, you ain't lying.
Smokey in Florida's like, what about me?
You too. Sorry, Smoke. You too. You're a little bit more inland, though, right? You're in Tampa. Well, yeah, the beach is there, too. Amazon planning its second Prime Day style event coming up next month, October 11th and 12th. Prime Day early access sales where you can do your early shopping. And with all the shortages and shipping issues, this could be a challenge for them. Tom, you've got Prime, right?
Yes.
You do? You got Amazon?
Yeah, I see it on my TV.
Yeah. I saw the commercial. Must mean that I have it. Morning show this morning being brought to you by Roswell Livestock and Farm Supply. They've got everything for the farm, ranch, garden, everything, and they've got the sidewalk sale going on just in time for the Southeast New Mexico State Fair. Looking for Western wear, they've got that. Looking for anything for the farm or ranch, they got you covered. Your certified Purina dealer. Anybody traveling out of state to show their animals at the Southeast New Mexico State Fair, they will be, Roswell Livestock will be your one-stop shop for getting supplies that you forgot to take care of your animals. Also find them at Capitan at the Lincoln County Mercantile. Tom is raring to go. Let's see if it's going to be an excuse day on No Excuse Day.
Smokey in Florida says, will this qualify as Crush Can Day? He asked. Buddy says, free buffet and don't leave a tip day. Tom says, the texter. Another one says, might as well start cleaning out your desk. That's true from Carlsbad. And wait, says the texter, before you start, that beanbag charged his phone and tablet. So he wants me to start charging my phone and tablet. So wait.
Cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
Last night.
They're all charged. Even my phone.
It's amazing how that does that.
Well, here's what it was. I went.
It's amazing.
It wasn't the phone. It was the cord.
Oh.
It was defective. So I went back and got another one.
Yeah, let me tell you what, if that ever happens to me, what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately switch charging devices, and 99.9% of the time it fixes itself. So thank you for having to go around the building and ask everybody.
Well, I didn't know. And Mandy's a pretty smart girl.
There's a thing called, I don't know, trying to figure it out for yourself. I know you've never been able to do it, but
that cord was uncharging my phone. That's what it was. So I put two and two together. I'm going to take this back, get another one, and I did. And now
congratulations. Ay, pobrecito mijo. You went and got a card by himself. Ay, mijo. Let me give you the pat on the back. Oh, mijo. Congratulations.
Stop already.
Oh, congratulations. Oh, he's so smart.
I am.
He is. Student loan relief rollout. Well, what do you think it's going to cost taxpayers? When it first came out, they said $2 billion. Then it went up. Where do you think we'll end up?
Oh, well, considering that in the bill, they have the caveat that they're going to pay off these mortgages these loans after so much time. Oh, $7, $8, $9 million.
Whoa. Biden's student loan relief is going to cost $400 billion.
Wow.
Republicans call it unsustainable. Democrats saying it's give Americans more breathing room. Also, I got the story somewhere in my stack. Part of this last bill that they signed, the infrastructure bill, gave money to black farmers. Now, look, farmers are struggling right now. Why wouldn't we give money to all farmers? Why are we picking and choosing based on color of skin? I really don't get it. You know, the people that call people racist are usually the racist. And why are we what about Hispanic farmers?
I was going to say, if I'm a Hispanic farmer, I'm pissed.
I'm pissed. Chinese farmers, I'm pissed. White farmers, I'm pissed. Why are we picking and choosing on who we give no interest loans to, or all this free money based on color of skin when we supposedly have worked really hard to get away from that crap? Why? Why would we do that? And Biden, the dumbest president ever, telling oil and gas companies, bring down the prices at the pump. By the way, the president of Lippo Oil Associates gave his outlook on the market yesterday and said that gas prices expected to drop to about $3.50. Seventh straight day of gas prices rising today. We'll give you the price of oil coming up this morning, but you know, it's not like, you know, oil and gas companies can dictate where the price is. That's not really what they do. But good try, Joe. And, you know, if you Democrats would stop adding all these taxes to the gas, and I'll say it again, remember when the governor of New Mexico, just a short period ago, last session, wanted to add 25 to 30 cents per gallon to the already taxes that you're paying on gas? Can you imagine if that would have happened?
We just narrowly defeated that. Thanks to our representative.
Barely defeated that. 628, we got a fly in the building. Yeah, thank you for that. That sounds more like a bee, but whatever. Will, can you see the camera okay? Because I see that bar is close to it. Is it picking up that bar? The mic? No?
Yeah, it is a little bit. It's got something. It looks like something in there, but it's not a big deal. There, you're good.
All right, there you go. Tom's doing the pageant wave.
Hello, Tom.
Awesome.
Hey, buddy.
We can see you.
Awesome. 628 text line. Tom is in charge.
Texter says, you know what? There's only one thing backed about time, and it's not his phone, says the texter. Another texter says, delete the browser history before you switch phones.
Could you read the text right, please?
Yeah.
There's only one thing backed up at the time, and it's not his phone.
What does that mean?
You realize what they're talking about, right?
He's talking about you being backed up.
Oh, my. Is that what they said? And delete the browser history before you switch phones. Why is that, Will?
So we don't have to see the midget porn?
Yeah, so we don't. So when we turn it in, it doesn't have all the porn on there.
Oh, I don't have any porn. I ain't like Russ. Although that might be a good idea. By the way, that fly is Tom A. He needs to be swatted, says the texter. No, I don't think so.
By the way, had that report early this morning about an accident in Chaves County, Red Bridge Road, 2nd Street. If you're heading in that direction, be careful to, according to the Chaves County News Network, double fatality involving a semi-truck this morning. More information on that is forthcoming. Chaves County Sheriff's Department is working that scene. Thank you for Chaves County News Network for getting this out. Traffic update this morning being brought to you by Luke Ragsdale, RagsdaleLawFirm.com. Tom, do you have the story about the Pecos Valley Drug Task Force?
No.
So I can do it?
Yes, sir. Now, this story here, I got to confirm it. I'm going to get with Charlie Isles right now and see if that is
It's confirmed.
Well,
it's confirmed.
Not in my mind.
Yeah, well, your mind is in a whole different world, and we'll wait for 3 weeks to get a soundbite on it.
Speaking of Tom's mind, Drew from Carlsbad says, Tom, I don't know whose text you just read and attributed it to me, but it wasn't from me. You done lost your damn mind.
That happened a long time ago.
Which text was that one?
Well, see, he read, you said Drew from Carlsbad earlier, said that, and you were reading the text above Drew's.
Oh,
and
I'm sorry, Drew.
To Drew.
My
you
bad,
do that
Drew.
a lot.
Oh, that can create some problems, especially if the liberals type in stuff and then you're, saying somebody like,
hey, Jeffro said blah, 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 blah from 915 liberal.
Yeah, there you go.
You're going to get lynched.
Looks like Eddy County. 4 of them arrested on narcotics trafficking charges. And between September 21st through the 26th, task force assisted local and federal partners and locating and arresting 4 residents in Eddy County. Diaro Ortiz, 39, charged with federal drug trafficking charges. Joseph DeMoss, 56, of Carlsbad, federal drug trafficking charges. Cruz Melendez, 55, of Carlsbad, state drug trafficking charges. And Eric Back, 34 years old, of Queen, charged with federal drug trafficking charges. All of the 4 defendants were located in Eddy County and arrested, part of that drug task force. Other people working with them: Homeland Security, U.S. Marshals, U.S. Drug Enforcement, Carlsbad PD, Eddy County Sheriff's Department, and the Pecos Valley Drug Task Force. Thank you, Mark Cage, for getting these bums off the street. Hopefully they can go right to jail and do not pass go. You would hope. Looks like Barack Obama has no etiquette for handicap.
What, are you parking in space or something?
Yeah, Barack Obama's Secret Service SUV occupies a handicap parking space in Los Angeles. And he was out there enjoying well wishes and offering free ice cream as he left upscale sushi bar in Los Angeles, got into a car, and that he took a place for a handicap place while he spent the night eating at the upscale restaurant.
What a dog.
By the way, he had lunch with his 2 daughters in Los Angeles while he parked in the handicap spot. By the way, people took the picture, and kudos to folks in California taking the picture and ratting him out. Thank you.
That's our president, or former president.
Speak for yourself. Ain't my damn president. Oh, he just outed himself again. Right there.
I always say our president, whoever it is.
Oh, no. Hell no. Obama ain't my president. Biden ain't my damn president. I didn't vote for him. Thank you.
Yeah, but
you damn liberal.
It's like our mayor. Who's our mayor?
You damn liberal.
Don't have to like the guy, but he is our mayor.
I didn't say anything about the mayor. Across New Mexico, more than $200 million in child support is owed in the fiscal year 2022. But the latest numbers from the state, they report that 40% of the money goes uncollected after a divorce or a split of custody. Non-custodial parents may be required to pay, of course, a monthly sum to help raise their children, but 40% of child support goes unpaid. And I would bet it would probably be the same in most states. Most states probably running 40% of unpaid child support, even though the court is ordering it, that, some dads will move on and not pay their child support. So the good news is that 60% is paid. Only 40% is not paid. I wish I had the number for like a state of Texas, how much goes unpaid. And recession. Are we there yet? I mean, look,
way past
the
that.
gauge used to be 2 months. 2 months of economic drop means that you're entering a recession. Hell, we're going on the 6th straight month. They can keep moving the bar and changing the definition of recession, but we're pretty much there. Leading economic index, which forward-looking gauge includes 10 individual indicators, and we are there. We are there. So looks like 6th straight month of things going to hell in a handbasket. All right, we're going to talk about Katy, Texas. That's where my brother lives. He gave me some insight on this story yesterday. Katy, Texas, very conservative town, very hoity-toity. I would think average median home is
100,000.
100,000. What is that? A damn trailer park?
More. Katie's, that's just out of Houston, right?
Seriously, 100,000. What you going to get for 100,000?
100,000.
You ain't going to get nothing for 100,000. You're not going to get nothing in Hobbs for $100,000.
400,000.
Probably closer to 4.5
Oh.
for a medium house.
Dang, dude.
100,000. You're living in 1960, bro. What are you gonna? No, serious. What are you gonna get for 100,000 in Southeast New Mexico?
My bus. I could sell that bus right now for about.
Shut up.
100,000.
They'll never get the smell out of that bus. They can bring in fumigators from now until Christmas. They ain't getting the smell out.
My bus smells pretty.
I'm doubting that. I smelled your car. Smells like butt and feet.
Oh, you were
The
there.
weed smell got replaced by the cat pee smell.
Yeah. But we'll talk about the
Feller's
story
the
from
feller.
Katy, Texas, coming up next. Text line, we'll check the price of oil. Also, the thought for the day up next.
All right. Texter says, the deal is on that you can go out to your backyard and plant a garden. It doesn't have to produce for anybody that even have to produce anything. And you can get $60,000, says the texter, because they call you a farmer.
Tax write-off?
Yep. And you don't have to plant, but you don't have to produce anything, says the texter. Free money for doing
I don't know
nothing?
about that. I do know if you have pecan trees, you can write those off.
Yeah.
Texter Lee
Go ahead.
says, Kevin, it's not just the men that do not pay their child support. I'm owed over $13,000 from my ex, and I'll never see it.
Hey, me too. I'm owed over $30,000 and child support from my ex-wife in Texas. Still driving around, still got a car, still getting her tax returns, still scamming the system. Yeah. But it's okay. I did my job.
And parts of South America, says the South Africa rather, are doing load shedding. Biden will be doing that in the U.S. before long, he says. The texter says this morning. And where was
Did he
that?
say load shedding or load shifting?
Oh, he said load shedding.
Because when Tom switched cheeks, that's a load shifting. You see him doing this? You're watching on camera?
Yeah.
That's a load shifting.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Tell Tom, DUMASS, watch his butt. He's drawing flies, says the texter.
I don't know where that fly went. Tom might have ate it.
It is fly season. I mean,
They're everywhere.
Everywhere.
That's crazy. All right, 639. Price of oil this morning being brought to you by Spinnaker Oilfield Cementers. They are currently hiring. They got one of the best benefit packages in the industry. Great pay. If you ever ran a frac crew and the patch, they're looking you to become a cementing supervisor. They've got a program, the training program for that called the SSIT program. Ever want to run a blender in the patch? They got you covered there too. They want you to run one of their cementing trucks and become a cementing equipment operator. There is a training program for that. Must have a CDL and willing to work a lot of hours and make a lot of money. You'll receive excellent pay, one of the best benefit programs in the industry. Drug-free employer. Spinnaker is also an equal opportunity employer. Need housing? They can provide that. Text Oilfield to 63566 for more information, or just go to the website, greatoilfieldjobs.com.
At 640, West Texas Intermediate checks in at $78.01, up $1.88 from 6 a.m. Brent crude at $85.60, up 18 cents from 6 a.m. And natural gas, $6.97. B.
All right, we're getting closer on TikTok to being able to go live on TikTok. I took a couple videos down yesterday off the Be in the Breakfast Club because I don't want it to be tainted like mine. I've already had many community, in 1 week, I've had 6 community standards violations. I got another strike this morning, Will. It was Jane Fonda saying, let's play the finger game. And so I stitched her with Jane Fonda saying, let's play the finger game. And I said, I got the finger for you. There you go.
Oh,
And
are
for
you
that,
kidding?
they took me down. They took the video down because I gave her the bird playing the finger
Wow.
game. I'm like, really? Now, yesterday, they gave me another strike for community standards violations. The video of the Texas Tech beating a guy, a Texas fan, as he tried to run away from him and ended up right in front of Kentucky Fried Chicken. And they were beating the snot out of this guy.
Whoa.
And so I did a video of that. Well, that somebody reported me. And I'm just saying I got a feeling that it was my son-in-law because I tagged him in it.
Well, you mean the Texas fan?
Yeah, the Texas fan, I think, tagged me, reported me. I could be wrong, but somebody reported me, and they took down my video and gave me another strike. So now I've got like 6 on TikTok in 1 week. You bunch of crybabies, son of a bucks. Serious. Why are you reporting people? They said it was violent. I've seen a lot worse violence. And let me say, the African women that are showing their genitalia, well, you saw them.
Yeah, I was a little surprised. I was like,
I mean,
those
so,
are
yeah, tatas and genitalia.
those are out so you can see everything.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. Tom's going to get on TikTok now.
I thought I was looking at National Geographic.
No, it is kind of what they look like. But yeah, the Africans have actually, can you imagine being in the bush and get your mind out of the gutter?
I was going to say,
I'm
careful
talking,
how you say that, Tom.
I'm talking about, in the jungle and the bush. And where the hell are they getting internet to upload these TikTok videos? That's the bigger question. Crazy. 6:43. Thought for the day coming up next, Tom.
Texter says, I missed for part of the show. Did Tom have anything on that wreck in Roswell?
No, I did.
No, he did. According to
I'm
that
in charge of the damn news.
According to that source, there's been 2 fatalities, but I haven't confirmed it with the sheriff's office. I don't know why you're crying, B. You cry every day.
What I'm crying about?
Texter.
What am I crying about?
Be more specific about that.
Yeah, well, exactly. What am I crying about?
I don't know, but he said you cry every day, man.
Because Biden's giving all the money away, and taxpayers are going to have to pay more taxes. Oh, yeah. Well, you just keep paying. Just keep paying. Oh, maybe you're crying about child support not being paid. Pay your child support. I don't know what exactly I'm crying about. Throw it out there. Go ahead.
Let us know. Another texter says, is Tom leaving the show? Says the texter.
We'll see how he does with that iPhone 14.
I love my iPhone. Even
Well,
though I
here's
don't
the
have
good
it
news.
yet.
If he doesn't do it right, and we do wind up firing him, the next person has a brand new phone.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's a carry-on phone. Tom will be operating that old flip phone.
You know, those are coming back, by the way. Have you seen those, Will?
Yeah, I mean, it's a
Those flip phones?
$1,400 Samsung, not actually the flip phone that you're thinking of.
But they're coming back.
Not actually the phone you're
The ones
thinking
where the
of.
screen actually folds in the middle.
Yeah. Thought for the day this morning being brought to you by Wakefield Oil, 35 years serving Southeast New Mexico. Quality products, dependable. Boom or bust, they are there for you. They can deliver products to you, even interstate batteries. Thought for the day being brought to you by Wakefield Oil in memory of Mr. Wendell Wakefield. 35 plus years ago, Mr. Wendell packed up the kids and moved them to Southeast New Mexico. Thought for the day is pumpkin spice lattes or just eggnog for morning people. The thought for the day. Text line is open. Morning show this morning being brought to you by Zia Guns, 1907 North Main and Roswell. Maybe you've already started hunting and haven't had any luck. It could be your gun. At least that's what you should tell yourself. It could be your gun. You probably need a better gun, a scope. Maybe you do need a new gun. You can talk yourself into that. You probably do need it. Stop and check them out at Zia Guns. They'll allow you to trade in your old gun to get a better gun. And ladies, if you've been thinking about personal protection, they've got a wide selection of personal protection, lethal and non-lethal personal protection. They're always closed on Saturday, open on Sunday, 1907 North Main in Roswell. Check them out today. Culture war erupting in a Texas town over drag queen bingo, drag queen bingo, hosted by a Christian church. So outside of the drag queen video, hosted by a pro-LGBTQ church in Katy, Texas, you had a bunch of people out there, conservatives screaming, liberals screaming. 300 Texas conservatives blocked the entryway to the First Christian Church in Katy, Texas, saying that this is ridiculous as they were playing family drag queen bingo.
Okay. There was two problems: family and church. Why are you? I mean, go have your drag queen bingo and knock yourself out.
Yeah.
Why do you got to bring the church into it, and why do you got to bring kids into it?
As my brother told me, who lives in Katy, Texas, he told me that the pastor there is woke, and he said his pastor is actually coming out with a new series called Woke versus Awaken or Awoke, and said that this guy has been doing this type of stuff for years and not growing his church at the same time. But people in Katy, Texas, which is like 99.9% Republican,
wow,
very conservative. I would venture to say median household income is upwards $300,000 a year or upwards per capita income. Medium house, I would say close to $450,000, $500,000. And hoity-toity community, a lot of people that oil executives that work in Houston, that's where they live. And so drag queen bingo at a church, it makes no sense. By the way, Antifa was there. The Proud Boys were there. Yeah, lots of screaming and activity. Why would you even bring that to your church? Somebody wants to have drag queen bingo, let them go do it and rent a hall away from a church. Kind of crazy. Biden student loan, we talked about that, $400 billion. We're going to talk about illegal immigrants in California. They have rights, Tom. We'll get to that up next.
And thanks, me, for that news report. Can always count on you, says the texter.
You can always count on me, damn it.
Yeah, well, I still haven't confirmed it yet. John from Eunice
have you
says,
sent a message yet?
I have. Charles Islis, the undersheriff. Hopefully he'll get back to me in a moment. And maybe have more details on the wreck, too. Hey, good morning, guys, says John from Eunice. In the bush, he says.
What was that? Good morning, guys.
He has funny emojis attached to it. So I kind of laughed at that.
He said, in the bush. Tom had no idea what you were talking about, B, and he wouldn't survive it either.
In the bush.
In the bush. Whatever
the
that
bush.
Means. Whatever that means.
It means like in the jungle.
Oh.
Unless you're not talking about the jungle.
Yes. Well, sometimes the jungle.
And Texter says Biden is more conservative than Tom A. Says the
he could be. Of course.
All right,
could
so
be.
Trying to get this. All right, there's an accident according to 380.
No, what they were saying is the accident on 380. I was first on the scene. An elderly lady appeared deceased in the passenger seat.
Oh, my.
Driver was unlocatable, and the car was underneath the trailer of a semi. Prayers to the family who had to hear about this morning. Prayers to the driver who tried to avoid them. God bless them all.
Oh Lord.
Yes, our thoughts.
Thoughts for everybody.
Absolutely.
So he's confirming it.
Yeah, I'm waiting on Charles to give me. Exactly
California.
The texter, this is funny too, says, thanks, B, for the news report. Can always count on you. It'll be a week before Tom contacts his so-called sources. Then it'll be old news.
Well, we got to get that soundbite. California. Illegal aliens soon to be serving as police officers. They're able to vote in non-federal elections and statewide elections because they can receive a driver's license and a standard identification card. Passed by the California Senate. Gavin Newsom signed it, touting it a critical step in inclusion. So they're going to give driver's license to illegals. This will enable them to get jobs as police officers, firefighters, to actually vote in statewide elections and so on and so forth. Whatever happened to the real ID? I guess they've thrown that one right out, huh? This is a critical step into inclusion. I guess I don't go along with that because I believe that citizens should have rights that illegal immigrants don't and shouldn't have. Same thing with green card holders. Citizens should have more rights than, foreigners every day. You want to call me names? Call me names. Call me a separatist. Yeah, I am for protecting the rights of citizens. The hell with inclusion. This inclusion thing is going to get us in a bad place. Wait for it. 6:53, Tom A.
Hey, Texter says, is Texas Tech still a 4-year accredited school? Ask the texter.
Damn sure is. Good college.
Yeah, good college. A lot of our folks here from Southeast New Mexico go there. Says the texter. Oh, okay. Another maintenance alert.
A maintenance alert. Show it to me. Where does it say maintenance alert?
I just texted him.
Baloney, you hit the wrong button.
No, sir.
Where does it say maintenance alert?
Well, it says alert warning. There's an alert coming.
Whatever.
That's what it says.
BS.
God, you are such a bad liar.
I mean, terrible liar.
I'm trying to get back in here. Oh, there we go.
Oh, wait, my finger hit the wrong button, and now it's saying maintenance alert. First of all, tablets don't say maintenance alert. Supreme Court rules on unused New Mexico water. Supreme Court has issued a decision on what could be a water settling the water rights cases, basically saying you use it or lose it. Case stemming from the property in Sierra County near what is used to be the railroad town of Cutter, New Mexico. Water was originally used for a service steam locomotives. When the town disappeared, the water used drastically dropped and was basically used just for livestock. Well, Tony Romero bought land in 1990 intended to marketing the water rights, but the courts ruled that since a majority of that water went unused for so many years, parts of that water rights were forfeited. Romero challenged that, but the high court sided with the lower court. And by the way, the difference is about 128 million gallons of water. CDC no longer recommending universal masks for healthcare facilities. So CDC is now saying no need for healthcare facilities to wear masks. Maybe they can tell some of these hospitals around here, hey, knock off the mask. CDC came out with that. Follow the damn science, if you would.
Mario B is asking, what religion was that, B, they were talking about in Katy?
It's a Christian church, non-denominational.
Okay. And Jeff Thoreau says, that preacher is virtue signaling gone wild, says the texter. Don't know what Jeff means by that.
Yeah, I have no idea what virtual signaling means, right, Tom?
Gone wild, gone wild. You know, Tom wouldn't survive the jungle, says another texter. He would fall asleep through the gateway to the bush, laugh out loud, says the texter.
Looks like the NFL is replacing the next Pro Bowl with flag football
What is
game.
up with that? I saw that yesterday.
Look, if the this is a mockery. So if the Pro Bowl was a thing of the past, just give
rid of it.
Just give Pro Bowl status, just like All State, just like All American.
Right.
Just give them the status. There's no need to play a flag football game.
Stupid.
The whole idea is dumb. Flag football game. Who's going to play in that anyway?
No, I wouldn't. Stay home.
By the way, flag football could be appearing at the World Games in 2028.
It's all about the money.
There you
It's
go.
all
Right.
about being able to have sponsors for a game that doesn't actually have real players.
So
that
let me
nobody
get
actually
this,
cares
Will.
about.
If the flag falls on the ground, would it be laundry?
Oh, I'm sure it would be.
If Tom was
There's
calling the
laundry on
damn game.
field. Somebody's gonna left their chonies on the field.
All right, we got new news coming out about Gabe Vasquez, who's running for 2nd district.
Oh, yeah.
The same district Yvette Harold holds right now. Was he a backer of Antifa and Black Lives Matters? I got new information coming out. That story broke on the I think it's the Washington Beacon yesterday. So
I wouldn't vote for that guy.
I'll get to that coming up in just a second. 6:57, taking out trash up next. Morning show being brought to you by your Mountain Getaway, Camp of the Tall Pines. Get up to Camp of the Tall Pines. They've got that 18-hole disc golf course. It's beautiful up there. Always something to do. You know, a lot of times when you bring the kids, you know, anywhere, they get bored very easy. That's not going to happen at Camp of the Tall Pines. Number one, you're outdoors. You're enjoying the beautiful weather. They've got a fishing pond, disc golf, high ropes, low ropes, mountain biking, you name it. The elk are bugling up there. Go be one with nature. Find out more information and make your reservations at camptallpines.com. Their number 575-687-4101. You can also go and check them out. They are on Facebook. 2 minutes away from 7 o'clock, KWMW Maljamar, 105.1 FM. We're going to qualify people coming up in just a second for cash, being brought to you by Miracle Ear. Miracle Ear is the cash sponsor for the week. Taking out trash, being brought to you by Trash Eaters. Trash-eaters.com, reminding you they do residential pickup, and also reminding you to give to the Lovington shelter so they can spay and neuter the animals and ship them off to a no-kill facility. Taking out trash, being brought to you by Trash Eaters. Oh, wait a second. The unvaccinated National Guard members have been confirmed that they actually are shipping them out to work the Hurricane Ian. Ahead of the hurricane, predicted the landfall probably happening tomorrow night. The Florida National Guard confirmed Monday that non-vaccinated guardsmen are actually being activated. James Efford, who is the Guard's Major General, reports that Pentagon vaccine does not impact his state, and unvaccinated service members can deal with natural disasters. The vaccine mandate does not impact our ability to bring people in on state active duty with all activating. We are activating all individuals. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin mandated that all service members receive COVID-19 vaccination. That included National Guards members. Florida giving the federal government the bird once again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're taking out trash. Of course, it's not the guardsmen in Florida. It's actually Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin. You're done. You're in the trash. Oh, a no-looker, and he makes it. 7:01, wrap up the text. We'll be coming back talking about District 2, Yvette Harrell, and her opponent coming up next.
And Texter says, you know what? I did pay off my child support, but I never got a title for it. Laugh out loud, says the Texter. Another Texter's asking, will Tom really be able to operate that iPhone 14? That's the Texter. It's
I don't
just
know.
like this one.
I mean, when
No.
it comes to Thanksgiving, Will is going to be gone and I'm going to be gone.
What?
And Tom is going to be in charge of this board.
What?
And
Well,
sink or swim, baby.
I can operate the board. It's the screens that are giving me a little.
Sink or swim.
Hey, I do want to alert our Lovington motorists out here and those coming into town that the construction on Avenue D has moved east. They're going to put in water lines now, so all the side streets along Avenue D are closed. Now you can use industrial as the street.
Well,
to
you
to maneuver,
can,
yeah.
If you're no, you can't. Industrial will, if you're coming to like going to Denver City Highway.
Yes.
Going to Denver City, you can.
Yes, that's the one.
The
I
other
took this
way,
morning.
you can't.
Yeah.
So you can make a turn, but everything else is blocked
Yeah,
off.
you cannot turn left off on industrial on the other side, but you can go right.
It's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
But it's part of the process.
Yeah.
So, hey, Oilfield Liberal chimes in. Guess what he said? Gabe all the way.
Oh,
really?
I bet you love Gabe backing Antifa. Yeah. I love the guy who's backing Antifa. Aren't those the little punks that were hitting senior citizens in the head with hammers? Go Antifa. Yes.
Awful. And Tom A says the texter needs a crane to be load shifting. Says the texter.
No, he can lift up on one cheek. That's a load shift.
So I tried